Now we can discuss the next section, that's section D. In section D, you can expect 4 5-mark question. In that, 2 questions will be having internal choice. So you'll be having an option for answering those questions. Basically, these questions will be from one question you can expect from quadratic equation, and one from triangles, one from area related to circles, and one question will be there from statistics. So these 4 questions you need to focus, and I'll be discussing few questions that's very important for you. But certain questions that we discussed in section C will also be there in section D. The difficulty level of solving such questions will be little bit tough. That's the only difference between the 3-mark question and 5-mark question. It will be slight lengthy compared with the 3-mark question. So this question, it's from quadratic equation. It's an application question. In the center of a rectangular lawn of dimensions 50 meters and 40 meters, a rectangular pond has to be constructed so that the area of the grass surrounding the pond would be 1184 meters square. Find the length and breadth of the pond. That's the question. So the figure, according to the given figure, the width of these grass area is almost uniform. It's uniform actually. Length of the rectangular lawn, it's 50, and breadth is 40. So we can find the area of lawn. Area of lawn is equal to L into B. So that will be 50 meters into 40. We'll be getting 2000 meters. That's the total area of the lawn. And they have given that these grass area will be of area 1184 meters square. So this pond will be having a breadth and a length that can be calculated based on this region that we need to exclude. So one x is here, x is also here. So 2x from the actual length, it's reduced. So the length of pond will be 50 minus 2x, and breadth will be 40 minus 2x. So on multiplying this 50 minus 2x and 40 minus 2x, you will be getting the area of pond. So on getting the area of pond, subtracting that from the total area of lawn, you will be getting the area that's surrounded by lawn. That is 1184 you will be getting. So we can find that. So actually we have this area of lawn. Now we need to multiply. I will write one relationship based on this. It's like 2000, it's the total area, minus area of the pond. That's 50 minus 2x multiplied with 40 minus 2x. That will give you 1184. That's the relationship. So on expanding this and rearranging that, you will be getting a quadratic equation. On solving that, you will be getting the length and breadth of the pond. So on expanding this, you will be getting an expression like this. So this 2000 and 2000 will get cancelled. So you have 100x and 80x. That combining those, you will be getting 180x. So I'm rewriting this as 180x minus 4x square. On bringing that to the left side, it will be minus 1184 is equal to 0. Again, I can rearrange this in such a way that x square term can be positive. 4x square minus 180x plus 1184 is equal to 0. And all these numbers are divisible by 4. We can simplify the given quadratic equation so that it will reduce the coefficients. So on dividing with 4 throughout, this divided by 4 means x square, and this divided by 4 will give you 45x plus 1184 divided by 4 will give you 296 is equal to 0. Now you have a simplified quadratic equation, and from this quadratic equation you will be getting the value for x either by factorizing. So on considering two numbers, on splitting the middle term, so 296, it's the product of two numbers, and the sum of those numbers, it's 45. So the numbers can be minus 37x, and the numbers can be minus 37 and minus 8. Since minus 37 plus minus 8 will give you minus 45. So I'm splitting the middle term based on the rules that you already know. Now I can take the common factors from this. So taking x outside, this will be x minus 37. Here I must take minus 8 outside. So that will be minus 8 into x minus. The remaining thing will be 37 is equal to 0. So you can group this x minus 37 into x minus 8 is equal to 0. So now finally we have the values of x. So x can be plus 37 or it can be 8. So we can give the values of x. Now we got x is equal to 37 or x equal to 8. Considering these values, only one of these can be the value for x. Considering 37, if it is x is equal to 37 on both sides, if you double that, you will be getting 74. But actually this length, it's only 40. So how can you reduce 74 from 40 so that you will be getting a minus length? So it cannot be the value for x. So you must take x as 8, the smaller one. So now you got x as 8. The question is to find the length and breadth of the pond. So we already got the length as 50 minus 2x. So length is equal to 50 minus 2x. That will give you 50 minus 2 into 8. So 50 minus 16. So your answer is 34. 34 meters is the length. The same way breadth will be 40 minus 2x. So that is 40 minus 2 into 8. 40 minus 16. And the breadth you will be getting as 24. So finally you got the length and breadth of the pond. The next question that we are discussing, it's from triangles. It's a 5-mark question. It's a different question. It's given a triangle and it's given PQRS, a parallelogram inside a triangle. So that's the figure. ABC is the triangle. PQRS is a parallelogram. You need to imagine that. So it's given that AB is parallel to PS. AB is parallel to PS. They have given that in the question. And you need to prove that OC is parallel to SR. OC is parallel to SR. These two sides are parallel, that you need to prove. So considering the similarity criteria for triangle OPS. OPS is this triangle, OPS, and triangle OAB. We are considering the triangle OPS, this triangle, and the triangle OAB. And in these two triangles, since we know that it's a parallelogram and PS is parallel to AB, that's already given in the question, we can have the connections. Angle OPA is equal to angle OAB. Since both these angles, it's sharing that angle. Angle OPS will be equal to angle OAB. The same way, angle OSP will be equal to angle OBA. So in that case, since two angles are equal, that's based on the parallel criteria. These two angles are the corresponding angles formed when two parallel lines meet transversal. Since these angles are equal, two angles of these triangles are equal, by AA similarity criteria, we can show that the triangles are similar. And when the triangles are similar, the ratios of their corresponding sides will be equal. So that's the corresponding sides ratio written here. OP by OA is equal to PS by AB is equal to OS by OB. That can be considered as the first relationship. In the same way, on the other side, you need to consider another triangle. Now we need to consider the triangle CQR and CAB. So you need to consider the triangle CQR, this triangle, and the bigger one, CAB. In these two triangles, we know that since it's a parallelogram, PQR QRS, PS is parallel to QR. Since PS is parallel to AB, this AB side and QR will be parallel since these two sides are parallel. So we can again say that these two angles will be equal since they are corresponding angles, and these two angles will be equal. I have written that here angle CQR is equal to angle CAB, angle CRQ is equal to angle CBA. So we can say that those two triangles are similar. I have written the proportionality criteria here. Again, based on this condition of parallelogram, in the case of a parallelogram, the opposite sides will be parallel and equal. So we can write QR is equal to PS. Now closely look into these two relationships that's getting. First part, take the first part only from both these relationships. Here we have OP by OA, here we have CQ by CA. But here it is AB, denominators same, but here it's given QR, it's PS here. So QR and PS are same, so we can write from 1 and 2, you can write CQ by CA is equal to OP by OA. Now we can consider this criteria of similarity, the reverse in the case of triangle AOC. The case of triangle AOC, the converse of basic proportionality theorem, we can say that PQ parallel to OC, angle AOC. Now I am considering the triangle AOC. Now I am stating that PQ, this side PQ, it's parallel to OC. PQ parallel to OC. And if PQ parallel to OC and PQRS is a parallelogram, you can say that PQ parallel to SR. We know that PQ and SR are parallel. And we got PQ parallel to OC. Then we can conclude that OC will be parallel to SR. So hence proved. That's what we need to prove. The next question is from combination of solids. It's the surface area and volume related question. This question is, two solid cone A and B placed in a cylindrical tube as shown in the figure. The ratio of their capacities are 2:1. Capacities, it's given the capacities of the cones, means the volume of the cones. The ratio of the volume it's given as 2:1. Find the heights and capabilities of Find the heights and capacities of cones. Also find the volume of the remaining portion of the cylinder. So this question, it's like two cones being taken off from a cylinder. This is first cone and this is second cone. One is named as A and one is named as B. We need to find the volume of this remaining portion of the cylinder. So since it's a 5-mark question, do focus on the steps. It will be slightly lengthy, but you can answer these questions step by step, and for all those steps you will be getting the marks. Okay, so what's given in this question? We know the formula for finding the volume of a cone. It's 1/3 pi r square h. 1/3 pi r square h. It's the volume of the cone. Here it's given the radius, the diameter of the cylinder as 6. So radius will be 6/2, 3. And also given the total height of the cylinder as 21. So they have given the volume in such a way that the radius will be the same. For both these cones, it's having the same radius since it's been taken off from the same cylinder. So the radius will be the same. So I can write the volume of these cones as VA and VB. They have given in that way. So VA by VB can be written as 1/3 pi r remains the same. For this it will be HA, and for this that will be HB. So on dividing these two, these will get cancelled. R square will get cancelled. Only thing that will be remaining is HA by HB, that is equal to VA by VB. So the volume they have already given in the question as 2:1, that can be replaced with 2/1. Now we have the connection between the heights of the cone. 2 by 1 is equal to HA by HB. So what does that mean? The height of first cone A, it's twice the height of the cone B. That's twice HB. So from here, we need to continue the question. So we can replace the total height, it's given as 21. So that is HA plus HB. But we know that HA is 2HB. So HB is equal to 21. So we'll be getting the height of one cone as 21 is equal to 3HB. On rearranging that, the height of the cone B will be getting as HB is equal to 21 by 3. That will be 7. So we got the height of the smaller cone as 7 centimeter. We know the radius as 3 centimeter. If it is 7 centimeter, the height of the larger cone HA will be 14. So HA will be getting as 14. So now we have the ratios of the heights and we got the actual measures of the height. We got both the heights. Now coming back to the question, find the heights and the capacities of cones. That's the question. So it's given the ratio of their capacities. We got the heights. Now we need to find the capacities based on the actual capacity based on the actual height. So directly substitute these values for finding the volume of each cone. So we can find the volume using the formula 1 by 3 pi r square h. For the first cone, if I am taking it, it will be into 14. So that's the height of the first cone. So r, it's 3. So substitute the value. Pi can be replaced with 22 by 7. So 1, 3 and this will get cancelled. 7 and 14 will get cancelled. And finally, we will be getting it as 22 into 2, it's 44. 44 into 3. 44 into 3 will be the volume of first cone. So that you will be getting as 132. That must be in centimeter cube. So we got the volume of one cone as 132. And again, one more interesting thing is that the volume of the second cone, it's just half of this. So that will be 66 centimeter cube. So we got both the volume. Now we need to find the remaining portion. So for finding the total volume of cylinder, the formula is pi r square h. So 22 by 7 into 3 square into total height is 21. So this 7 and 21 will get cancelled. We'll be getting 3. So 22 into 3 cube, it's 27. So 22 into 27 will give you the volume of cylinder. And you will get the volume of cylinder as 594. So these together, it's the volume of the cone. So on subtracting that from the total volume of the cylinder, you will get the volume of the remaining portion. So volume of remaining portion is equal to 594 minus the sum of these two. That will be 198. That much centimeter cube will be the volume of the remaining portion, and you will be getting the final answer as 396 centimeter cube. So next question that we are discussing, it's about statistics, and this is a question where you can expect few more things based on the very same question. Like in this question, they have given the median in the question itself. If the median of the distribution given below is 28.5, then find the value of x and y. So x and y, it's unknown. They have given already the median. So how to solve that question? So in this question, if the difficulty level is little more, they can ask for mean and mode for the very same question. So you need to apply the formula wherever is necessary, and the question will be for 5 mark. Okay, so we can start solving this question. Since they have given the total number, the frequency as 60, and it's connected to median, normally we need to fix the median class first. So before moving into that, we need to find the cumulative frequency, CF. So first class CF will be the same. For the next class, it will be 5 plus x. The next class, it will be 25 plus x. Here that will be 40 plus x. Reaching here, that will be 40 plus x plus y. Here that will be 45 plus x plus y. These are the CF, and finally the sum will be this 45 plus x plus y will be equal to 60. We can conclude 45 plus x plus y is equal to 60. So x plus y will be equal to 60 minus 45. We'll be getting that as 15. Now we need to fix the median class, and median class we obtain by finding first n by 2. N by 2 is 60 by 2, we'll be getting the value as 30. So we need to look for a class where the frequency, cumulative frequency is more than or equal to 30. So here in 30 to 40 class, the cumulative frequency will starting from 40. So all the classes having cumulative frequency less than 40 will be this class 20 to 30. So this class must be taken as the median class, and we have the formula for finding the median. Median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H, where H is the width of the class, upper limit minus lower limit. So n minus 0, you will be getting the width as 10. CF is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. Since this is the median class, the class preceding this class is 10 to 20. So the frequency there is 5 plus x. That must be given in a bracket, since we need to give this minus sign for both the terms. And n by 2 we know, that is 30. Frequency F is the frequency of the median class, that is 20. L is the lower limit of the median class, 20. And again, median they have given in the question, that is 28.5. Now we can cancel these terms. Now 30 minus 5 will be 25. 25 minus x whole divided by 2 plus 20 is equal to 28.5. On cross multiplying this and rearranging, you will be a relationship only in x. On cross multiplying that, you will be getting 57 is equal to 40 plus 25 minus x. So that can be written as 65 minus 57 is equal to x. So finally, you will be getting the value for x, and the value of x will be 8. Now we need to find the value for y. The value for y we can obtain by substituting this in this relationship. X plus y is equal to 15, where this x can be replaced as 8. 8 plus y equal to 15. Therefore, y is equal to 15 minus 8. We will be getting the y value as 7. Now we obtained x and y. As I told you, this question is for 5 mark. You can expect more from this question. Like they can ask for the mode. There you need to find the class having the highest frequency. But in this class, since we got the value for x as 8 and y as 7, we know that here we have the same class as the model class and the median class. 20 to 30 will be the class. And you can apply the formula for finding the mode, that is L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H for finding the mode. So certain things will be there, and the empirical relationship between mean, median, mode can be included in this. And for finding that, we know that 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. So application level things can be expected from statistics based on these questions.